Alright, welcome back. This video we are restoring the Samsung A23 and that entailed looking for a replacement screen. So in part this is a screen replacement video. So this is the old screen that happened to be misbehaving, and this is the new replacement screen that I had gone to acquire, testing it first before paying. And yeah, so let's get into the video. So as we restore this phone, I think it goes without saying that at this point you guys know how to take apart this phone. It's just obvious, but then in case you don't seem to figure it out, let me just recap how you would take it apart. And let me roughly assemble it in place. So this is how this phone would be covered in place. So when you're taking apart this phone, what will happen is you'll have to first unglue this back, and this back will come off. Get rid of the screws around the boundaries of this frame. Disconnect this connector that goes to the power button and fingerprint sensor. With that off, then you'll have access to the fiber. Disconnect that end. Make sure you've already disconnected the battery, and disconnect the lower part. And this is held down by glue. You'll have to soften the glue, and once the glue has softened, you can be able to rip off the screen. And okay, it's partly stuck, but this is our replacement screen. So now this comes off like that. All right, let us proceed to secure the screen onto the phone, and we'll begin with the first order of things. That will be to clean the frame. We'll put this upside down so that any debris does not fall on the already clean surface. Okay, so we begin by scraping off the dirt or reduce glue from the previous screen. Yeah. Like that. All right, having scraped off that, let me clean this a little bit. Sorry. Okay, looks like it doesn't want to go anywhere. Now we bring our adhesive and place it on the surface. Both surfaces shouldn't receive adhesive, so we'll begin with the frame of the phone. Okay, so let's begin right there. So we're going to put all over the boundaries of the frame of the phone. Okay, all right. Push that to that. Okay, right there. Okay, okay, all the way. Okay, that is done. Let me go for the screen, making sure that we place adhesive on both sides. Clean anything that has gone away. So let me apply adhesive here, right there. So all over the boundary we will have to put adhesive. So let's proceed right there. Okay, now, okay, over there, you will note that I prefer to use E8000 because of its strong bonding strength. All right, okay, okay, then up to that point, then up to that point. So now the next stage of things is to bring the two together and see what's happening. Just so what we're going to do is to bring these two together. Okay, all right. So now I am going to plug this in first, but we need to peel off this that protects this side of the glass that allows for the front-facing camera to see you. Now that there is no proximity sensor on that area, what I'm going to do is apply some adhesive around also this area, now that I know it's not a sensitive place for adhesive to be. All right, and then now, having said that, let's bring the two together. Okay, so we'll put in the fiber that goes onto the main motherboard first, then that connects the lower subboard in place. Now after that, we can bring them together. So at this point, we are free to start assembling the phone. And okay, in assembling the phone, let's bring the main motherboard too into place, like that, and that's fine. Come and connect the coaxial cables. Where are they? All right, now next thing is we are going to plug in these connectors. Bring that there, and this here. These are network antennas. Okay, that's plugged in. Okay, all these are pressed in. And then I think I'm going to plug in my main connector, then plug in the battery, bring this back in place like that. So I need to lift my phone up Okay. Okay. Like that. So hope nothing is stuck in between here. Usually when I meet that resistance, there's a likelihood that something is lodged in between. Yeah, surely. There's that one screw that decided it loved the magnet more than the other. Okay. I think now I can snap it in place well. Okay. Having snapped them into place, now let me plug in the power button / fingerprint connector. And now I need to magnetize my screwdriver. Alright. Let's secure this first. Okay. And then let's power to see that the phone displays. So it says Samsung, that means the display works. Now let us be tying it as the phone powers on completely. Okay, so some screws remained on the frame, so thanks to them. Alright, okay. And now what remains are these other. Okay, there. Here. And then here. Okay, after that, let me put this other screw in there. Okay, now because I need more screws, let me go for this thing. At times it's good to add where there's need there. Okay. Okay, this is short. I could use it here. Nope, it's also short for there. Right. Alright, so let's bring the back and glue it into place. Okay. I'm supposed to remove this screw that fuses the feet. This one right there. Stubborn.
So,
But so what's happening is that I need to disconnect that, and what will happen is, since it has, okay, it's being very stubborn, but at times, right, I've gotten rid of it by screwing it sideways. Okay, you've run. Okay, so just a moment. Okay. All right, so let me apply adhesive at the back. I'm supposed to clean that out, but let me just rely on the solvent within this that I'm adding to soften what is already there. Okay, and if you're new, please do hit the subscribe button. I'll be glad to have you here. But anyway, do not forget to like if you think it's worth liking. I don't know, from the looks of things, repairs are not that much of encouraged videos. I do not know why. Close there. Okay, bringing this into place. I think this is supposed to be pressed, so it snaps into place. Okay. Oh, that part needs to go in. Now let me bring my threads and we secure this. All right. Okay. Now, so we are going to go to and fro, tying this in place. Okay, so did I test the touch for you guys? Swipe to unlock. Let me first finish with the thread thing. Okay. Alright, see you in the next video. Ciao. And let me test for you the touch is promised. Let me wind this down and do that for you. Alright, let's test the touch. We have already seen that the screen display, the touch works. That's good. So we are going to give this 48 hours to dry, and then the client can take it. Of course, we'll get rid of the extruding adhesive by rubbing it off. We use just enough to go slightly, and yeah, that's it. See you in the next video. Ciao.